Hi, Six Snipes here once again, and unlike the last time in this series, I'm actually back in a timely manner with a loadout video from a real bona fide fan.
Congratulations! 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 Congratulations!
I've had a lot of fun fielding this one in particular and gladly accepted the challenge of using a loadout as difficult as this. Looking at the most straight up gamer build today, I'm Six Snipes and I do loadouts. If you've been watching my channel for any time at all, it's probably no secret that I'm all over the breach and clear scene, which means when commenter Bandit PL, by the way my favorite season character, how did he know, came up with what he calls the Honey Badger Assassin, I saw it for what it was. Free real estate.
This is exactly what I've been waiting for. This is exactly, I don't mean to sound like Cat Williams, but this is exactly what I've been waiting for.
Suppressed Honey Badger, the Call of Duty classic, Battlefield 4 vibes Glock, and to top both of those off, my oh so precious flashbangs, probably most notably from tactical shooters such as Counter-Strike, combined to make a build right up my alley. More specifically, it calls for a 2x holographic, which becomes optimal for close quarters to medium range, as well as a loading grip for the primary and quick draw for the handgun, though I'd drop that last credit and use it for a gas mask for security in a heartbeat because of how well that pairs with the aforementioned flashes. Don't forget the armor and carrier, and you've got a devastating combo capable of annihilating the standing population of any objective. Point of fact, the rushing capacity is so strong here that I literally snagged the first 2 kills within seconds on tell easily if you use the cheeky rush on screen now. And having not used the Badger in exactly 1 hot minute, it's really striking how good the fire rate is when it comes to this AR sibling. From my last gun guide, I learned that more or less the caliber damage and overall shot performance is wildly inaccurate given the actual bullet that is 300 AC, and really it should be performing much like an AK in terms of hits to kill, but with an RPM this staggering, I can't really say it's fully ineffective in spite of that.
Crap, mega crap. I'll give you $200 for all of them.
I do pretty clearly remember saying that of the breacher guns, this one has decent range, and I would like to retract that statement like immediately. As in, I'm fairly certain your pistol shoots further than this. I must have thought it was fine because, well, I can shoot down the hallway on Ministry, but I literally took this thing out into a hideout and from a rooftop with the high ground to minimize the drop effect of the bullets. I still missed more shots than I'm proud of given a zoom optic. And mind you, this is not the suppressor. Suppressors do not reduce range or damage, much like in real life with this game. It is just the bullets sort of tapering off to wherever they felt like, or else dropping off faster than you can say, wow, that was a really easy shot. Adjusting for that, I managed to thread some incredibly insane angles, even with the arc.
My name is sometimes Six Snipes.
But I'm just saying that if you don't think there's a real trajectory system in Sandstorm, go use the Honey Badger. So learning my lesson and really sticking to the closer quarters engagements netted me way better performance afterwards as well. In fact, the gun's just a menace to anyone within 20 meters because that volley is killer, not to mention the fact that without the audible gunshot present, the bullet zipping noise is not helpful for locating the position of an assailant, and nobody can figure out where you're coming from given the quietest piece in the game. I never really felt like I needed to toggle off the 2x option for this, oddly enough, but really if you have anything between a 1.5 to a 2, it's very usable at just about any range. No recoil managing attachments in sight because you don't really need them on either of these guns. Speaking of the other gun, I didn't have to use it at all that much because there isn't much left to clean up after with the Badger, but when it comes to styling on former subscriber special Discord members who just happen to be on the opposing team, this one really is perfect in every sense. Consequentially, the quick draw holster never really came in handy this time, but that's more because there's no need to draw first, no hurry when you can put out a team's worth of bullets intended for a single guy from a single magazine in your handgun. That, together with the Badger, forms the dynamic duo of breaching power you won't find in your boring-ass push match, with the attachments making it that much more effective and the extra money for the flashes being paramount in just about every game with doing this. This being winning in the closer quarter maps where you get a lot of shotgun users, and especially the brainlets using the M14 as an SMG 2 feet away from the door. It more or less allows you to entirely negate their ability to counter a push with a wrongfully superior gun in that engagement and laugh in their low skill faces afterwards.
Oh, now you fucked up. Now you fucked up. Now you fucked up. You have fucked up now.
And oddly enough, while you still can totally go on the offensive, I found this equally, if not greater, focus towards a defensive strategy, specifically holding angle after angle and punishing the more cheeky pushes with flashbangs, or else letting the people audibly sprinting into the objective get completely wiped as a direct result of not taking the 5 extra seconds it would have been to at least crouch walk towards a point. And with the primary dismuted, I found that the Honey Badger in particular is just a lesson in why surround sound will always be a more effective asset than any firearm in the game, so long as you can hear them coming and don't move around too much. Overall, it's obviously a close quarters nightmare, and at this point in the video, you may be thinking about the latter half of the comments. Extra points if you run the Midnight Blue skin, and while it's not much of a camouflage, I had to not only use it with my Insurgent, but every match also equip the full MD1 blue color scheme, because if I'm gonna run the least subtle color, I might as well commit all the way. There's no real special forces that even pretends to use this gear, and it's certainly not what you'd call battle practical, so me and the boys on my Discord, link in the description below, have deemed this the official color of the new proud Insurgency state, Habibistan. And I can say personally that the absolute power move that is running around in a Technicolor tracksuit wasting fools will completely collapse the morale of the enemy team within minutes alone and guarantee you going positive. Overall, without question, this is on the stronger side of breacher builds I've yet to see. I'm happy that Domination really gives us the ability to explore different avenues otherwise impossible in the game, and to have enough credits for a build with actually decent attachments and performance, and it really doesn't get old. My consensus is that as a very CQB-oriented list, you have the option to be as quiet as a breeze or with the flashes, loud as thunder. But either way, you'll be deadlier than ever. That's more or less all I have to say about the Breacher Assassin, or as I would call it, the Call of Duty Kid Deluxe. Thanks to Bandit and all the great people who comment, like, and subscribe to make this possible. Don't forget, you yourself can submit your own recommendations for a Domination loadout right down there in the comments for yourself. But until next time, I'm 6Snipes, and I make loadouts. I'll see you out there in Sandstorm.
Six Snipes, I love you.